How are you guys? It's Isaac Salcido and I'm super excited for the topic of today.
Yes, this is Sandra Salcido and I'm so happy too because it's something that we talk to different friends that are either about to get married or that are married already. So I'm very excited. Do you want to share what is it about?
So understanding that the correlation with money and love, okay? So this is a topic. Most couples, when you guys are dating, right? The husband or the boyfriend goes out there before Friday night, gets a brand new shirt, brand new shoes, cleans the car, takes the future wife on a great dinner. And maybe the guy, let's call him John, spent $400 on that Friday. Okay. And what did the wife do?
Well, we most likely went shopping, did our nails, did our makeup, got pretty. We wanted to show this new outfit. And we were expecting the guy to take us to a fancy dinner.
So, guys, what happens is sometimes, when we're courting each other, we do all of these expensive things for each other, okay? And that's amazing. But they get married, and the way that they feel that they need to show love is doing the same things over and over again. And what happens is when someone gets married, they maybe buy a home, right? They might have a kid, 2 boys, 2 girls, 4 kids. And what happens is that it's not as easy on the wallet on how it was when they were younger. So the importance of understanding that love is not money, but it's an action. It's more of a verb.
That's correct. So we do make the mistake in the sense of like, depending on what he bought me or where he took me, it's how much he loves me, right? Now, I'm not saying that all individuals are like this. So I actually recommend to everyone to understand what is your love language. That's gonna help you a lot, right? Because not everyone's love language is gifts, right? So it could be different. So believe me, that can save you so much money. Because in a relationship, you can get everything, like all the fancy gifts, all the nice restaurants, but that doesn't mean that you feel love. Exactly. Okay, so it doesn't work that way for everyone. But going back to our main topic, because we're gonna do another video about those 5 love languages that are related to finances. Going back to the topic, it's so crucial for you to have this conversation with your girlfriend, even if you're not married yet. Like, just have this conversation. How are you spending your money? Being truthful, being honest, being real, and don't overspend. Do not correlate love with money because it's not true. Sometimes you can get much more from just taking her to the park, doing a picnic, and it's not gonna be that expensive, and you can reach other goals. But you have to be on the same track. You have to be running towards the same goals to understand that, right?
Yeah, so the what I want you guys to understand is how women need love and affection. Go out there, if you're walking outside, get a piece of bush, come back and tell her, hey, I was thinking about you and I brought you this. I saw this beautiful rose or beautiful flower and it made me think about you. And all those different little things help your relationship and help also your money life. You don't have to go out there and spend $1,000 taking her to Disneyland for her to know that you love her.
Exactly. We have to understand that, and there's nothing wrong with going out and to Disneyland, going buy expensive clothes, expensive furniture, expensive purses. If that's in your goal, in your budget, and it's gonna help you accomplish your money goals, it's totally fine. But just understand that does not measure the amount of love that they have for you. It does not. Believe me, it counts sometimes even more when you see those hiding notes. I love you, you're my queen, I missed you these last 10 minutes, especially now that we're here for like, I don't know how many days.
The quarantine's we're going crazy.
Yeah, and I still get those notes. It has so much more value than just getting a $500 purse. So understanding that, there's nothing wrong with that, but we have to be very, very aware that does not measure the amount of love that they have for us. I think that's the main thing that I want everyone to take out of this, that we want everyone to take out of this video. It's just making smarter decisions when it comes to your money, and when you're dating, and when you get married, and understanding that little part, it's crucial, right?
Yeah, and having the conversation too, right? Letting them know, like, before the year starts, just saying like, hey, this year we're gonna be saving. And I tell her, like, Sandra, she has to stop me from buying her stuff, you know, and I have to talk to her because, and we have the conversation of like, you know what, we're gonna try to save and make sure that we save to buy that thing that we want, right? Or invest in that thing that we want. So it's important to also, for you guys, is have those conversations and create those financial goals. But for men, and I talk to you guys, is make sure that you court that female. Sometimes when we get married, we get comfortable. You know, we're farting everywhere, we're drinking beers all the time, like you gain weight. You do all these different things because you're married now. You don't care. And then she starts doing the same thing, and all of a sudden she's too fat, she's yelling at you, and then you think, what happened with our marriage? Like, what happened to us? Guys, you as the husband, you as the leader of your house, you take the first step towards taking care of yourself, towards pushing your wife to take care of herself, towards loving her, giving her, being there for her, right? Making sure that she feels beautiful, that she feels wanted. Because like everybody and all of us, even me, sometimes I tell Sandra, I'm like, hey, you haven't told me I'm handsome. And I gotta remind her, and she's like, oh yeah, it's papacito, you're so cute. I'm like, thank you. You gotta push that as man, be more conscious and help her, help you, help each other. But it's super, super important to make sure that you never get comfortable in your relationship. And even if you're using funds towards something else, and she said yes, and you guys are married, now make sure that you put the energy and the time to make sure that she feels loved and cared for, right?
That is so true. So remember, take all this into consideration. It's this advice, but the number one thing that we wanted you to take out of this today, it's understanding that love is not money, and you can have different actions of love and do not have to spend a single penny.
Exactly. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully this helps. Please send us emails, text messages, connect with us, ask us questions. Help us help you guys better in your couple's life, in your financial life, in all aspects of your life.
Yes. If you have any topic that you would like us to talk about, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to discuss it.
Take care, guys.